stating is a person cannot film in the courtrooms. They could film out here.
Right.
I think for security reasons, they don't want anything there or the jury room.
Yeah, no jury rooms either.
But as far as here, that this is an open area, that's no people.
Because
If you film this, I will hold you, be brought into court, and
you can't hold me in contempt of court when I'm outside the court, man.
bring me into court.
I'm not coming into court. Don't touch me, man.
I'm ordering the security to bring him into the court, please.
No, do not touch me, brother. You don't want to touch me. If you touch me, that's going to be a lawsuit. That judge is ordering you something. You should not do it. So I'm going to spend 5 days in the county sheriff's department, I guess.
Have you been getting some angry calls or?
Sure, yes.
Okay, about the arrest of that guy?
Yes.
Okay, well, I want to say thank you. I go around and I try to show people and convince people that governments are illegitimate. The more that he acts outside of law and outside of order and outside of the rules and decorum of our society, the more it pushes my agenda. And I cannot even begin to tell you how grateful I am that he acts in this way, especially on camera. So I am curious if you guys ever get concerned that when you act outside of the law so frequently and so blatantly, do you ever get concerned that other people might also start doing the same thing when they see that that's just the way things work in our society, or?
We have no further comment, sir, so I'm going to hang up the phone. I think our conversation has ended.
Sometime last week, I don't have the exact date, the CH half of CH and TY audits was in the Newton County Courthouse in Indiana. He walked around the publicly accessible areas of the courthouse, not in the courtrooms, documenting things and areas that people would need to document if they wanted to document their own interactions with government officials while they are dealing with the courts. I personally have found that it's incredibly important to document all of my interactions with all government all the time. Especially courts, because they lie even more than cops. If you personally have ever tried to record inside of a courthouse anywhere in the US, you would know that most of them don't like it at all. But it has nothing to do with protecting private information, keeping order and decorum in the courtroom, or any of the other nonsense they might use as an excuse. The reason that almost every single courthouse across the country is so adamant about not allowing you to record is because they have so much to hide. While he's passing through security, they immediately inform him that there's no recording allowed inside of the courtrooms.
Yeah, I can help you. I don't need help today, brother. I just gotta put this here.
What's this for?
I just
There's no recording devices in the courtroom.
yeah, I know.
Okay, but it's recorded.
Yeah. There we go.
There you go. Again, no recording devices in the
Oh
courtroom.
yeah, I know, man. Wouldn't want to go to jail.
All right. No, it's judicial law. They don't have any recording devices.
Well, it's the judge could hold me in contempt of court. There's no actual law against it. The only law against that would be the First Amendment. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No law shall be passed abridging the freedom of the press, except for when we find it necessary.
Are you here for court, sir?
I don't answer questions, man.
What's your name, sir? What's your name?
Sorry,
What's your name?
man. I don't answer questions.
So what are you here for?
Whoa,
What's your visa? What's your name?
I don't answer questions, man.
What's your name, sir? I'm just asking your name.
My eyes are up here.
What's your name? Are you on this list?
I don't,
Are you here for court? That's what I'm asking you.
sir. I don't answer questions.
What are you here for?
Okay.
Sir,
We got- What? What'd you say? Am I detained or something?
No, let's come back here.
Oh, if I'm not detained, man, I'm good. Thank you. Hello.
Can I help you?
I don't need any help, thank you. I'm just documenting today.
He has some nice little cordial passing conversations with some of the staff, and things seem to be fine here. It certainly appears that if I were to come into this building to conduct business, that the staff would not have a problem with me documenting my interactions with them.
Are you here for court today? I don't answer questions, man.
But we can clearly see that there's something wrong with the deputies.
Ask him his name on the list and we'll tell him.
You doing all right today, man?
I am. How
Good.
are you doing?
I'm doing great, brother. Doing great. We got here Communication Center. I was just wondering what it says communication center out here. I was just wondering what that is.
Yeah, I'm not even for sure because it's been there forever. But no, we're voter registration.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
A discussion does come up that there could be confidential paperwork on display in the building, and they wouldn't want that recorded. The cameraman agrees that that shouldn't be recorded, but whether there's a camera or not, confidential paperwork should not be laying out for the public to see.
They don't actually see. I'm just literally here to document. That is the extent of what I'm doing here right now.
None of our stuff in here is confidential.
Okay, we need to make that like confidential from public view then. Because when I come and take my private information here, I expect it to be secured.
The state allows us for the child support bureau. We are not allowed to let people behind the counter.
No, I got you. Well, I mean, if it's not a public area, I can't go back there.
Yeah.
You know, that's just the rule. So, I mean, I like to see that the rules are followed. And there's another rule. The state does not allow you to keep private information in the public view.
Right.
So
Right,
that's
which is
something
where it's behind the
we
counter.
need to take care of that if that's not the case. But
No.
all right.
Obviously, there's nothing private around here.
Well, good. Yeah, that's what I like to see. All right.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
When he exits the room, he finds that security has abandoned their post to go talk to judges about getting this camera out of the building.
As far as I'm concerned, you guys are just good to come on through. You know what I mean? The guy isn't there. It's his job.
Sir, we don't allow recording up here on the second floor.
What's going on?
Your phone off. We don't allow recording up here on the second floor, so you have to turn your phone off.
Why not? Is that a law? Or?
The judge does not allow it up here.
Right, she's got power over her courtroom. I'm not going to go into her
We
courtroom.
don't. Okay, but we don't allow it, so I'm going to ask you to step down here.
Man, as long as I'm not in the courtroom.
They don't allow it on this floor.
Right, there's no law, dude. So if you're not allowed to do it, that's you. But I'm a citizen. I have to follow the law. Mm-hmm. Only charge that I could be charged with is contempt of court if I go into the courtroom.
Okay.
So the law says that the judge can do that. The law doesn't say anything about me not being allowed to practice my constitutionally protected activity on the second floor of a courthouse. Do you get what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
Okay, well then that's good. So let's just cut out the whole trying to give me unlawful directives, and I'll just go about doing my business, and I'll get out of your hair when I'm done. All right, thank you, man. Let me go through here since there's not only a courtroom around here. Belt. And I got my keys.
So the jury rooms are not open to the public?
Jury rooms are closed, but the court offices are the only things that I'd be interested in.
That door, they're not letting anybody in there. The judge, Leach, does not allow recording on this floor.
The judge has got power over the courtroom,
They
man.
don't want recording on this floor.
That's
so
fine, man. The judge has
I'm
got power.
just going to ask politely to just leave this floor. If you want to record downstairs, you're more than welcome.
I'm more than welcome to record up here, man. I don't care what the judge wants, man. She's not the law. She enforces it. What the judge wants, that's what he wants, man. But what I want is my constitutionally protected activities to be secured. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? First Amendment, no law shall be passed abridging the freedom of the press. Mm-hmm. So as long as there's no law against it, I'm going to do it. Now, in the courtroom, the judge's got all the powers that she wants, whatever. I don't know, but he can do that in his courtroom. He could hold me in contempt of court, and you guys could ship me off to the jail. But up here, there's no such thing as contempt of court house. You know what I mean?
You're welcome to be on this floor.
Okay, I was
But
just
without
wondering.
video, you can't video. We have it's a public court, it's an open court. You can sit in.
I can't be in court with a camera.
Correct.
If the judge wants me out of the courtroom, I got to do what he wants. You know what I mean? But in here, it's in his courtroom. So could we just have your bailiffs trained like judge's orders apply in the courtroom, but out here, the judge, it's like if the judge says I couldn't go until like the post office, it's like, okay, that's not the law.
Actually, no, I won't.
You won't retrain them to do that?
No, I don't need to. I don't.
Is
need
the
to.
judge your boss?
Yes.
Okay, that explains it then. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to try to tell you, boss. Are you the guy from downstairs?
Yeah.
Please tell me there's somebody down there watching the door.
There is. There's no
Okay, thank
off-duty
God.
deputy.
Thank God, great.
Off-duty deputy.
All right, man.
Okay, you're not. Is it allowed back here at all?
No.
No.
What's going on back here?
Nothing, but you're not allowed back here.
Superior Court office?
Sir. So we just spoke with the judge. They just had a conference that talked about this matter. Okay?
Okay.
So they're looking into some issues, and they just ask that you hang tight on the landing until they check into it.
I also talked to their
Okay.
clerk, there's no videotaping when there's voting going on.
Gotcha.
There's
So-
no videotaping of the voting.
Of the when there's
So
voting.
That's not right, man.
all I'm asking, they're checking into some restrictions, all right?
fine, man.
They just ask that you hold tight on the landing until they're able to verify,
They're-
and then we'll let you back up here.
They're gonna verify it, man. That's fine, unless I'm breaking a law.
All I'm doing is I'm politely asking you to wait on the landing
I get
until
you.
they check into
I think
the
he's got it.
restrictions.
Did you guys get it figured out back there?
This is the judge. I would
This is
ask
the
that you
judge.
treat him with respect, please.
Oh, I treat everyone with respect till I start getting disrespected myself, man. What's going? How's it going?
Being disrespectful to you.
What's the problem?
Keeps telling me what to go. No, I have no problem. There seems to be some misconception that,
I do.
you know, you judges can just kind of make rules for the whole courthouse. And I was trying to inform them, you get to make your own rules for your courtroom, but as long as I'm not going in, not filming in, there's not really a problem with me being up here, because the First Amendment, as you know, there shall be no law passed abridging the freedom of speech. I'm sure you are, but you know, this is their problem. I don't have a problem with it, man. I know my laws, I know my rights. I can't go in there. I mean, I don't agree that you should be able to hold me in contempt of court for doing a First Amendment protected activity, but that's the way. I mean, you guys throw people in cages for it, so I'm just going to stay out of there. I don't like going in a cage, so I'm just going to do what I can do here. You know, I got rights. If you don't use them, you lose them, right?
My understanding is a person cannot film in the courtrooms. They could film out here.
Right.
I think for security reasons, they don't want anything there or the jury room.
Yeah, no jury rooms either.
But as far as here, this is an open area. There's no control.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Sorry? What do you mean, like here? I am actually, Judge. I'm allowed to film right here because
If you film this, I will hold you to be brought into court and
you can't hold me in contempt of court when I'm outside the court, man.
bring me into court.
I'm not coming into court. Don't touch me, man.
I'm ordering the security to bring him into the court, please.
No, do not touch me, brother. You don't want to touch me. If you touch me, that's going to be a lawsuit. That judge is ordering you something. You should not do it. I haven't even done
Judge.
anything illegal, man. I'm leaving.
Come on.
Nope.
Disrupting the court.
I'm leaving.
on.
I don't
Let's
have
go.
to be in the courtroom. Guys, leave me alone. Guys,
I'm asking
I'm
you.
telling
I'm
you.
asking you.
I'm telling you,
I'm
I'm
ordered by
leaving
the
the
judge
court
right now.
I'm leaving this. Hey, Judge, if
Bring the gentleman into the courtroom.
Is your video camera turned off?
no, it's not turned off because they're detaining me. So, what is going on here? Man, stop it. Don't touch my shit. Do not touch my shit, guys.
So, a few things to talk about here. Contempt of court is intended to keep people from interfering with court hearings and trials in the courtroom. If you were in a hearing and continued to jump up and yell and scream out of turn, the judge could hold you in contempt. In other words, have you removed from the courtroom and held in a cage so that they could go on with their proceedings without you interrupting. The judge knows that contempt of court can only happen in the courtroom. So he orders the brainless order follower to physically grab and kidnap this man and drag him into the courtroom so that he can then claim that he's in contempt of court. But even with him being kidnapped and dragged into the court, there's still no proceeding for him to possibly interrupt. But I've decided that I'm not even mad. Really. What I try to show people is that these systems of government are, for the most part, pretty illegitimate. While I believe that most of their written rules and laws are completely illegitimate and hold no real authority, I like to show people what these written rules and laws are to show you that they don't even follow their own rules and laws. I could sit here all day and tell you that these guys are just a gang of thugs and thieves who don't believe in any type of law and order and just do whatever they want. But you know what's far more powerful than me just telling you that? Is these government officials showing you. Every time someone gets arrested on a public sidewalk for recording police, every time someone's held in contempt of courthouse for recording, every time police unions and legislators try to pass laws that say you can't record your government, all of their actions work towards my agenda. Because my agenda was to show you that you don't have a government. You have a gang of thugs, thieves, and murderers who will do anything they want to get their way.
The Superior Court. This is Shelley.
Hi, Shelley. How you doing?
I'm good. Can I take your name and number?
Yeah, my name is James Springer.
Okay. And your phone number?
I'm married. I don't know if my wife would let me give that out.
Okay. And how can I help you?
Is Judge Daniel Molter, does he preside in that court?
He does.
Okay. I am sure you guys have gotten some angry phone calls recently, but I wanted to call and thank you all. Have you been getting some angry calls or?
Sure. Yes.
Okay, about the arrest of that guy?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I want to say thank you. I go around and I try to show people and convince people that governments are illegitimate. And I want to thank Judge Daniel Molter because he proves this point for me. And he helps push my agenda when he does these things. And so I'm genuinely grateful to him for it. The more that he acts outside of law and outside of order and outside of the rules and decorum of our society, the more it pushes my agenda. And I cannot even begin to tell you how grateful I am that he acts in this way, especially on camera. So,
is there anything further?
No, just thank you.
Okay.
Well, you know
Thank
what?
you for calling.
One more thing, actually. I am curious if you guys ever get concerned that when you act outside of the law so frequently and so blatantly, do you ever get concerned that other people might also start doing the same thing when they see that that's just the way things work in our society, or?
We have no further comment, sir, so I'm going to hang up the phone. I think our conversation has ended.
Well, I can't thank you enough, ma'am.
I'm requesting my property be transported with me. So guys, I was just held in contempt of court for filming right here. And now they're going hands-on with me. So I'm going to spend 5 days in the county sheriff's department, I guess.